Today we're about to jump to B Vlogs. Welcome. Today we're gonna talk about this Honda Civic. Why this Honda Civic is with me. Why do I have this Honda Civic with me? Or what's going on with this Honda Civic? I know you guys asking questions like, Louis, I thought your car business went down the drain and then you gave up on your car business. Yes, I did. A little recap if you guys don't know. Welcome to the new viewers. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Anyways, I had a car business. I was buying cars and I was selling cars on the side as a side hustle, and business was banging. Business was good. And the day I decided to vlog is the day they're working at that house over there. Great. And yes, I used to buy and sell cars as a side hustle. Business was good. Business was banging. And then after that, business went down the drain. So business is out. So you guys are wondering what I'm doing with this Honda Civic. It's not my Honda Civic. It's my cousin's J Money Honda Civic, the one that went to New York, and he didn't have time to sell it, so he left it here with me so I can take care of it and I can sell it for him. We got some damage here and some damage here, and it looks like we got a flat tire here, which needs some air probably, so that's no good. Got some scratches here. I think this is cement. This isn't like bird crap. It didn't want to come off. That's weird. Probably some worker guy, but I think that's cement. That's not even like bird crap. And then we got some scratches here. I gotta show you some other stuff inside the interior. We'll get to that later. I'm just talking about the body wise. The rims, nothing fancy. Some chips here. That's basically it. It has the little spoilers. That's pretty nice. It's a Honda Civic. I love Honda Civics. Honda Civics came out. Honda Civics made like a huge gap between the age group, which I love. I love these type of Civics. I love the interior of the Civic. I had a Civic and I sold it because it was part of my business, but I do miss it. Anyways, fast forward. So I'm here to just see what it needs, see what it wants, see how I can make it look better, and then take some pictures, and then most likely I'm gonna upload them, so hopefully a buyer can come. I don't think I can get much for this Civic. There, you got some damage up here. The paint's fading, which is normal here in Albuquerque because the sun, it just bangs on the cars all day. That's basically it. That's basically it for the Civic. I'm just showing you guys when I used to be in the car business, things I used to look out for. So stay tuned, my dudes, because this is gonna be like little tips and tricks you guys should look at when you guys are looking for a used car. So first things first, in any used car you guys get, you always gotta check the oil. Always gotta check the oil of the vehicle. It was a long oil stick. I didn't expect it to be that long. You always gotta check if there's oil in the vehicle or not, just because the cars say that there's oil in the car, or so that's how you read. And then we're gonna put it inside. Sorry about the noise, my dude. Neighbors. Come over here, and there's the oil. If it's hard to read like I just did, just get the cloth and you just move it, so now you know how much it is. So for example, it was like right there, so I'm like, you can say basically like 1/4 of the drumstick, so it does need a little bit of more oil, but the oil looks clean because it's clear, so maybe J Money did change it. This engine is clean, to be honest. Next, you always gotta check is the coolant, but always do it when the car is off before it explodes and stuff. You always gotta check the coolant, but make sure the car is like turned off or hasn't been heat anywhere. You just like shake it. Now you can see coolant. There is coolant there. You can't really pick it up on camera, my dudes, but there is coolant, so the engine won't overheat. Or of course, if you want to check that because the car is already like running and it's already hot, you just check where the coolant is gonna be at, like the coolant container, and just make sure there's coolant inside. But I'm just saying that every car has a different location of where it's at. You can't see it on camera, but the coolant is low. You might have to fill that up. I hope I have some coolant. Next thing you check is, like I said, oil, coolant, and then this is just like the windshield washer. You don't need to check that really. And then tires. Make sure you guys check the tires. We'll get to the damage part later. This tire is low. Oh damn, J Money. Oh damn. So look like the, yeah, right here it's been scratching. Yeah, that's all from the tire. Let's air up these bad boys, because this one needs air, and then we'll figure out how to fix this, or at least zip tie it to hold it down. Stuff like this little damage, you can drop the price down from anybody. You can be like, hey man, well, these new lens, well, brand new, they're like what, 25, 30 bucks, 35, 40. You just give them like a higher number. You can just tell them, hey man, for a new lens it's like 50 bucks. If you go to the junkyard, you can snatch these off for like 10 bucks. So like you save money as well, but and you drop down the money for the buyer you're trying to buy it from. So it's little things like this. You can tell them, hey man, new bumper, it's gonna be like 150 brand new, or like from the dealership it's gonna be like, I don't know, make up a number like 200, 250. And then he'll be like, oh, that's true, that's true. And then he'll be like, well, take away 200 from the price you're trying to negotiate here. And then you go to the junkyard, and then you just find this whole bumper for the junkyard. Might be not the right color, but you'll find a new bumper, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if it was like really, really damaged, stuff like that. Little small air compressors like this do come in handy. For the meantime, like I said, just to air up tires on the vehicle, that comes in handy. So in every tire, if you guys don't know, it tells you the max PSI of how much air can be inside the tire. So this gauge is 51. I never do the max. I never ever do the max. Why is that? Because how air is, air expands with heat. So when the car's in motion and the road is hot, if it's super hot, sorry about the camera, I was the other way. If it's super hot on the road and it's hot like how it is here, then the heat will expand and that can blow up your tires. So you're always gonna put it like down. I think I'm gonna put these 45s. Probably 45s, check them all around. I'm gonna put 45s all around. All the tires need to air up. Since we're talking about tires, if you look closely, these tires are worn out. This is a great opportunity to be like, hey man, these tires are worn out. Prices can go down. You can start deducting the price just because of tires. And of course, my dudes, you can just get them cheap at a used tire shop. Just get them used. But yeah, tires are really getting kind of paled here. So exterior of the car wasn't so hot. Those are some tips I tell you guys to look for. Now let's talk about the interior wise. A piece of advice: if the interior is clean, then chances are the people you're trying to sell it to will actually fall in love with the car more. So back here, it looks decent, really good. My cousin that left, I guess he took care of his car. A little gunk. This is just stains, you guys can see. That just happens over time. Dust, same principle with the rag and stuff. You just wipe it all down and it will just do it. If you don't have those fancy cloth that you use for the vehicle, it'll be like, oh, it makes it shine and stuff. No, just get a wet rag and just try to get the most off of it. And it does come off. And it does come off, and it does somewhat make it look more nicer. I'm gonna leave that there for right now. I'm showing you guys on the quicks. Key wise, talk about this key from Honda. Nice key, except for, haha, you guys can see it broke. It's supposed to be here connected, but it's no longer on. This can be really good to benefit you guys. If a key come out loose, or be like, especially the keys that have the chip inside, you can drop the price down so much. Because to buy the key with the chip, it's so expensive because you go to the dealership. You can't go to like a locksmith. It took me a while to turn it on, and even I can't even turn it on. Took out the key from the key a bit easier. Let's see if I can turn it on again so you guys can hear. Make sure when you're at the place buying the car, make sure you tell them to not turn the car. Listen to the cold start. That's what you need to listen to. That's the battery. Battery's good. Oh my goodness. All right, this is bad. I didn't expect this. I mean, they use it on the daily. My cousin, I don't know why it's not turning on me. There it goes. I don't know what happened. I just flipped the key backwards and it worked. So that's how it is. Like I said, Honda Civics made a huge impact. I love this, and then I love this other screen they have on top. So they have two screens, if you guys can see. Double screen that they made here. I love this from Honda. Honda's doing a good job. And here's my dudes. Interior wise, like I said, there's some people that are like picky, and then there's some people that are not picky when it comes to interior wise. For like small little reasons, you can like drop the price. If like this roof was damaged, you can like kind of drop the price. this was missing, you can drop the price. Stuff like that you can start getting. I can get kind of picky. I'm not really picky, but some people are, so keep that in mind. Like for example, this is missing the air C vent, which is one of those, is no longer here. You can drop the price down for that. You can be like, hey man, well this is gone, let me drop 20 bucks from it. Stuff like that. I'm saying you can get picky with stuff like that. If the radio's not working, you can get picky with that too, saying that, hey man, the radio does not work. Miles. A lot of people have that mentality that miles is everything. On this car, the miles are 144,691. Miles are pretty high on this vehicle. How everyone will see it. This truck, the Linda, what I'm driving, that already reached 180,000. The Envoy that my dad drives, that's already like 239,000. That's almost like 300, and it still works. The owner had to take care of the car, and the owner has to do simple tasks is like the coolant drain out, changing the oil, even the transmission oil. Once it gets to that certain point, you might want to flush out the transmission oil. A lot of people don't do that because it's not recommended to change it, and if it's not recommended to change it on the daily like oil is, but you do want to change it out like at least once every 5 years or so, or 6 years, something like that. I'm not really sure, but you might want to look into that. But stuff like that and what you look for in a used car. I hope this video helped you guys out somewhat. You get a mentality of how to drop the price down on any vehicle you're looking at. Hopefully it helped you guys out. So what I'm going to do with this car is I'm just going to take some pictures. I'm going to post it online, and hopefully I get a buyer to help my cousin out, because people helping people is powerful stuff. I said that so many times in my vlogs. So help someone out, and you got to do it without expecting a favor back. If that person is not going to give you that favor back, don't worry. The universe will give you a favor back. So think about that, my dudes. So you gotta like what I do. Subscribe down below at Louis Vlogs. Follow me on Instagram at Louis Vlogs. Like my favorite page at Louis Vlogs. I'll see you guys next one. So peace out. Once the car is on in the cold start, like I said, you can go to the back of the muffler and listen to the sound, how it purrs. Or you can go to the front of the engine and listen to how the engine purrs. Like it's nice and smooth. It's not going tuk 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 tuk, like it's not hesitating, like the gas is going smooth. You have to have like a good ear for this.